Riddle 87. 1. Long ago in Rome, the emperor believed that married men made poor soldiers. 2. He banned marriage in his empire. 3. I was a Catholic bishop, and I broke that law. 4. I performed secret marriages. 5. The emperor found out and sent me to prison. 6. While in prison, I fell in love with my jailer's blind daughter. 7. My great love for her and my faith enabled me to restore her sight. 8. The Catholic Church later made me a saint. 9. Before the emperor stoned and beheaded me, I wrote a farewell message to my love. 10. I signed it from your Riddle 88. 1. Construction crews built this famous building during World War II. 2. It is enormous and covers 29 acres of land. 3. There are 69 acres for parking. 4. 23,000 people work here. 5. It is in the state of Virginia, across the Potomac River from Washington, D.C. 6. On September 11, 2001, a plane slammed into it and killed 189 people. 7. The headquarters of the American military is located within its walls. 8. It receives its name from its unusual shape. 9. It has 5 sides and is called Riddle 89. 1. They are very safe and energy-efficient means of transportation. 2. Some can carry more than 1,600 passengers. 3. Their design is highly aerodynamic. 4. They are powered by electricity and travel on special tracks. 5. China has the fastest one, and it goes 220 miles per hour. 6. The most famous one has become a symbol of modern Japan. 7. Japan introduced it in 1964. 8. The speed and design of Japan's train inspired the name for all high-speed trains. 9. Have you ever traveled on Riddle 90? 1. I was carved from limestone over 4,500 years ago. 2. I'm the world's oldest and largest statue. 3. I'm a mythical creature. 4. My head is human, but my body is a lion. 5. Time has not been kind to me. 6. Erosion has left me expressionless. 7. My beard has fallen off, and my nose is missing. 8. I still wear a pharaoh's headdress. 9. I guard the pyramids at Giza. I'm the great Riddle 91. 1. I'm the most famous clock in the world. 2. I started ticking on September 7, 1859. 3. My 4 clock faces are very large, 25 feet in diameter. 4. My hour hands are 9 feet long, and the minute hands are 14 feet long. 5. I'm known for my reliability. 6. Even as bombs were falling on London during World War II, I continued to chime. 7. People all over the world recognize me. 8. I'm a tourist attraction in London. 9. My real name is the Clock Tower, but everyone calls me Riddle 92. 1. This monument is one of the most famous in the world. 2. It's illuminated at night. 3. It was once the tallest building in the world. 4. On a clear day, it is possible to see 42 miles from the top. 5. It's still the tallest building in the city. 6. 50 tons of paint every 7 years prevent rust. 7. It's built of iron and has 2,500,000 rivets holding it together. 8. This tower was named after its designer. 9. His first name is Gustav. 10. Do you know now that it's Riddle 93? 1. I look very awkward with my long legs and knobby knees. 2. I have 2 rows of thick eyelashes to protect my eyes from dust. 3. My bushy eyebrows are like sunglasses to protect my eyes. 4. I have a large leathery pad and 2 toes on each foot. 5. I can endure extreme cold or hot weather. 6. I can close my nostrils to keep sand out. 7. I have 1 or 2 humps, and I store fat in them, not water. 8. I can go a week or more without water. 9. I can go several months without food. 10. I'm called the ship of the desert, and I'm a Riddle 94. 1. I have a wingspan of 6 to 8 feet. 2. I build very large nests. 3. I can fly 30 miles per hour. 4. When I dive for prey, I can go 100 miles per hour. 5. My eyesight is superior 4 to 7 times better than yours. 6. Pesticides almost caused my extinction. 7. Now the United States government protects me. 8. In 1782, the leaders of the United States chose me as a symbol of their new country. 9. I might look bald because I have white feathers on my head. 10. I'm a Riddle 95. 1. It's easy for them to demolish houses and lift giant boulders. 2. The deadliest one took the lives of 283,000 people in 2004. 3. The largest one was in Alaska and was 1,720 feet tall. 4. Earthquakes or volcanic eruptions in the ocean can cause them. 5. A disturbance in the ocean causes a series of fast-moving waves. 6. The waves can travel 500 miles per hour. 7. They can cross an entire ocean in less than a day. 8. The waves slow when they reach shore but increase in height. 9. If the water at the beach dramatically recedes, you should leave. 10. What is coming? Riddle 96. 1. This beautiful sea was the birthplace of 2 ancient civilizations. 2. Its shores are also the site of the world's first democracies. 3. There are 1,415 islands, and most belong to Greece. 4. Only 2 of the islands belong to Turkey. 5. On the Turkish coast, you can see the site of ancient Troy. 6. The beautiful island of Santorini was once destroyed by a huge volcanic explosion. 7. Tourism is now very important to these islands. 8. Sardines and sponges taken from this sea are also economically important. 9. It's an arm of the Mediterranean Sea. 10. Have you guessed that the name of this sea is the Riddle 97. 1. This sea is part of the Mediterranean Sea. 2. It lies between Italy and the Balkan Peninsula. 3. Standing on the beach, you can almost see history. 4. As early as the Stone Age, people inhabited its eastern shore. 5. Long ago, Roman, Byzantine, and Venetian ships sailed on this sea. 6. Many ancient shipwrecks lie in its depths. 7. Marco Polo once sailed on this sea. 8. Its waters are still important for transportation and recreation. 9. The beautiful city of Venice is at the northern end of this sea. 10. The name of this sea is the Riddle 98. 1. Not much is known about this place, but what we do know is amazing. 2. Scientists used to believe that it was 6,000 years old. 3. Now we know it's 13.7 billion years old. 4. Only 5% of it is visible to us. 5. It is very quiet because there is no atmosphere to carry sound. 6. It's flat and has no center. 7. When it was very young, It was infinitely hot. 8. As it grows older, it is getting cooler. 9. It's 150 billion light years in diameter and is expanding. 10. If you travel through this vast space, don't fall into a black hole. 11. This mysterious place is our riddle 99. 1. Approximately 50 million people around the world play this sport. 2. The modern version of the game started in Scotland about 1457. 3. This game requires clubs and special balls. 4. Each ball has 336 dimples on it. 5. It's played outside on a course with 18 areas called greens. 6. Most players drive around the course in a cart. 7. Many players have a caddy to carry their clubs. 8. Watch out for the water hazards and sand traps on the course. 9. If you are very patient, you might enjoy playing Riddle 100. 1. This board game is about 5,000 years old. 2. We believe it started in ancient Mesopotamia, which is present-day Iraq. 3. In this game, strategy is more important than luck. 4. To play, you need a board with long triangles called points. 5. You need checkers, dice, a doubling cube, and dice cups. 6. The game uses 2 sets of 15 checkers and 2 pairs of dice. 7. 2 players make their moves according to the roll of the dice. 8. To win, you must be the first to remove all of your checkers from the board. 9. Have you ever played Riddle 101? 1. This popular food originated long ago in Greece. 2. When this food came to Italy, it was a peasant food. 3. It was sold on the streets and in markets with no toppings. 4. One day, Queen Margherita saw peasants eating the large flat bread. 5. She tried it and loved it and asked her chef to bake this bread. 6. The chef decided to add tomatoes, cheese, and fresh basil. 7. The toppings represented the colors of the Italian flag: red, white, and green. 8. It's a Riddle 102. 1. The Latin name for these beans means drink of the gods. 2. Montezuma, king of the Aztecs, loved the drink made from these beans. 3. He drank it from golden cups. 4. People say he would drink as many as 50 cups a day. 5. The Aztecs also used the beans as money for trading. 6. The Spanish conquerors thought the drink was bitter. 7. Sugar was added to make it sweet. 8. Then someone discovered how to use the beans to make a candy bar. 9. We can all thank Montezuma and the Aztecs for Riddle 103. 1. When I was born, my parents named me Temuchin. 2. My father, the chief of our tribe, died when I was 10. 3. I became chief, but my tribe left me and my family to survive on our own. 4. Later, I was able to form alliances with other tribal leaders in Central Asia. 5. I was a military genius and conquered all 30 tribes and formed one nation. 6. My empire was the largest the world has ever known. 7. My armies and I are still famous for being ruthless and brutal. 8. But now, historians realize I ended tribal violence. 9. I also created great wealth for my nation and tolerated all religions. 10. My conquests also advanced cultural and technological changes. 11. My name means universal ruler, and you know me as Riddle 104. 1. He was born long ago in the year 1397. 2. He was the third son, and he was never supposed to be the king. 3. His two older brothers knew he would be the best ruler. 4. They pretended to be incompetent to ensure that their younger brother would be king. 5. He was a remarkable man who ruled wisely. 6. Literacy, he believed, was the key to a powerful nation. 7. He gathered a group of scholars to create a phonetic writing system. 8. This king wanted a writing system that all people could learn easily. 9. This simple alphabet with 24 characters is his greatest accomplishment. 10. He's one of only 2 Korean kings to be called great. 11. The name of this Korean king is Riddle 105. 1. Without my invention, you probably wouldn't own a book. 2. Books were once only for the very rich. 3. People wanted a better and quicker way to print books. 4. I made metal stamps of each letter that I could arrange to make words. 5. My idea made it possible to make hundreds of copies of a page very quickly. 6. That made books more affordable. 7. In about 1455, I printed 180 copies of my first book, the Bible. 8. Today, only 21 complete copies of my Bible exist. 9. In 1987, one of them sold for $5.4 million. 10. Many people believe that I had a greater effect on your life than any other person in history. 11. My name is